What's up, interweb? This is your boy 100, man. We back in the buildings. Crash Out Thursdays, 100 live. There's a lot of shit going on, man. Check out my last live. I actually did the Jeff Keighley joint. Man. Then I also got on IGN, aka AGN. That's the albino pony. I jumped on him. So check out, and then always go check out the videos from Xbox Day One Podcast. Be there every Saturday night doing the same thing. You ain't got to worry about somebody telling you hit the like button every 15 million times. Tell you got to subscribe, or hey, I know you watching, but it's 85% of you guys are not subscribing. You ain't got to hear all that shit. If you're gonna do what you want to do and how you want to do it. If you want to thumbs it up, hey, you're fine with that. Ain't no super chats. If somebody super chat, I put it in a pot and I give it away. What you mean give it away? I might give away a game. I might give away a game or two. This how the 100 feels, man. But man, Gamescom is going down, man. Shout out to my man Junkie in the building. Gamescom, man. I'm finna throw Gamescom on. I know the Grand Theft Auto, y'all. You motherfuckers didn't want to watch it on Netflix. I forgot that it was on, and if I probably was on the interweb, I probably would have watched it already. I have watched. Shout out to Inside Game. They were playing. They was actually watching it. I guess it got released to YouTube now, so on all these other sites, so people can quit complaining. I had to wait 6 hours. I'll probably bring up a video. What I saw was pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like these other YouTubers want to sit there and want to tell you what you want to hear. They ain't gonna tell you what you need to hear. You know what I'm saying? But what I saw, trade missions, I will find some video up in a minute and talk about that shit, man. But yeah, let's go check what's going on at Xbox and shit. Day 2. Day 1, I couldn't do day 1 because I was in office yesterday. So I probably would have did day 1. Shout out to everybody that with the Fan Fest out there in Cologne. I put on Twitter, I hope all y'all go there and crash out. Go have a fucking fall. Go have a ball. This is from a veteran of going to them. Go have a ball. Go show out. And they out there showing out. Shout out to the Xbox crew, Aaron and the crew that's out there. Because they thinking about it with somebody that is free. Now that Game Fest wasn't free, but going to Gamescom, that's open to the public. I don't know if they got different tiers. Shout out to the Iron Lords. They out there. I saw them with different badges and shit. So I don't know. I'm not out there. I think Paris is out there with his boy. Maybe I'll get out there next year. I don't know. I'm not going to certain events next year. On something else. But let's go cue this shit up real quick. Boom. Share the screen. I want the one with the Xbox on it. There we go. I want to share the audio. I'm not gonna blast. Audio can stay right. I'll say right there. We're going to skip through this shit. 8 minutes. Damn, they went 3 hours. I'm not going through no 3 hours. We just going
collection just to go along with the console itself. So I've got 2. Yeah, why not?
Let's go.
Oh, it's also worth noting, Charlie, that we did just see our very first world premiere of the day with Rogue Fortune.
Thank you for the day, Henry. And while fans here at the Xbox booth are getting their hands on the latest demos and gaming experiences, we are bringing the booth to you at home with more world premieres, live gameplay, and interviews with some of the people who bring us the games, delighting fans here in Germany and around the world.
Well, speaking of the Xbox booth, throughout the show, we're actually going to be bringing you guys that are watching at home to the booth as we celebrate 25 years of
What's
Xbox,
up? What you bring?
This experience showcasing Xbox through the eras.
Absolutely stunning. Each console is displayed underneath their relative era's living room diorama, which is completely handcrafted.
You ain't getting this shit on PlayStation.
Little tiny little Easter eggs and nods to some of the most memorable moments and games in Xbox history. Fun fact, by the way, the computer screen in the Xbox Series era over there is the highest resolution screen in the entire booth.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. But this is the OG Xbox era living room. And honestly, I think it's my favorite one out of all of them. Because, yes, you've got the big Duke at the bottom there. But up here, well, I'm going to call it the Dinky Duke.
The Dinky Duke.
Dinky Duke is so cute because it's basically the smallest, biggest controller ever.
Yeah.
The touchscreen devices on all of the dioramas are pretty cool, though, because they mimic the UI and, like, the experience of turning on those consoles.
I don't know if it's me.
Okay, you go.
What do dude got on?
Remember that? You remember that?
You got a dress shirt on with some jeans
and then as you're moving
shorts?
through, you get all these cool factoids
Just
about
how they do that over
there. Memorable games, and as you press through them, it lights up different things. You can see the screen. It's rolling the, like, OG Bungie the intro as well, which will then go into the Halo Combat Evolved screen, which is so sick. I love the little details. They're all absolutely beautiful. But what else is really cool is at each one you get a little photo.
Oh,
so you press that, you can then grab your photo. I did mine earlier, so don't worry about that. I'll show you it. You can do yours after this.
Okay, thanks so much, Henry.
Yeah, no
so kind. This is an absolute must-see here at the Xbox booth, so we don't want to spoil everything for you.
Well, but the reason that I'm particularly drawn to this era as well is not just because it was the first one 25 years ago, can you believe that? But also, my most cool Xbox memory is that on Christmas Day, when I unboxed an OG Xbox, first I couldn't believe my eyes.
Of course.
Because, oh my God, I've got Halo now. I can play that. But I also then got to play it with my granddad, and I'll be honest, he had no idea what was going on. But we still had such a great time.
Yeah.
And I almost missed Christmas dinner that day because I was just so drawn into playing Halo.
Understandable.
But don't worry, I did get my turkey in the end.
Go 7-Eleven, about to be on
We'll
Forza.
talk about that later. Love the story otherwise. I remember my OG Xbox memory for, I think it was Fable 2. I think was my favorite. That was the moment my eyes sort of opened up and I went, hey, not only do I like video games more than I thought I did, but I realized they could be so much more. We all know the gut-wrenching decision you have to make at the end of Fable 2. I would judge anyone who didn't choose the dog, by the way, spoiler alert. But it just sort of, it was at that point I went, this is in my DNA, and I'm going to be glued to my Xbox for the foreseeable. Thank you very much.
Well, with that in mind, why don't we keep you guys glued right here and jump into the action with a game that is already making headlines here at Gamescom. So check this out.
Oh, that Pub Jesus. Yeah, that Pub Jesus. I've been getting my ass with some Pub Jesus too. Matter of fact, I need to go. Yeah, I didn't even do my little. I need to go activate that shit. Let me go see if I go activate that shit right
A 1990s inspired Cascadian world infused with
There we go,
atmospheric
right
dread and eerie clandestine cult narratives.
Here to unpack that doozy of a sentence and the game that goes with it is the creative director of PUBG's DeadNet, Dave Kurd. How are you, Dave? Welcome.
Hi, Bex. Hi, Benny. Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing awesome.
Thank you for coming to see us. Now, how's your Gamescom been so far? Tell us about it.
Seeing the response from the fans and going to the booth has been a dream come true.
Amazing. You're coming off the back of an amazing trailer opening night live. How's the reaction been for the team?
The team's losing their minds. We're obviously, there's the time difference, and I'm in Slack watching all the heart emojis, and we're all just incredibly stoked.
Amazing. Love to hear that.
I'm not surprised because that trailer was absolutely incredible. I've got to ask a few things about it. First of all, the blade hands. Like, what in the world are those? What a play? Can you kind of break it down for us?
Well, the blade hands specifically touch on our concept of trading flesh for power. In this video, Floyd, the guy with the sunglasses, has decided to put his hands into that haunted pinball machine, get him chopped off, replaced with machete blades. Now he can no longer shoot guns or legally drive, but he can cut your ass to ribbons if he gets close.
Hey, you can't legally, but can you still hop in a car with those blade hands? Just fly around?
How are you going to drive?
Yeah, he can get in the back seat. He can get in the front seat, but he has to put his seatbelt on or he will be ejected if there's a sudden impact.
Very good. Safety first, of course.
That's the
even with
rule.
the gun blades, yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Now, can you break down a little bit about the gameplay, maybe the player journey on DeadNet and through the world that we're entering?
Yeah, it's kind of a 1990s nightmare multi-match
What's up with
journey where we challenge the player to take an avatar from zero to hero. Between each match, they're taking on valuable new abilities like crawling around on the floor like a snake or hiding in a locker like a creeper. And you're also taking on funny injuries like a nervous tick where you spam taunts, or you can accidentally fumble your weapon on weapon swap and have a pretty good swear about it. And you're pushing yourself to see how far you can go before you cash out and win that chicken dinner or you burn out.
Amazing. Can we dive in a little bit more to the multi-match journey? Because it seems like it's something that might be quite new to the players and for us as well.
Yeah, and I heard the audience is core gamers, so they won't mind if I nerd out too bad.
Let's do it.
But let's pretend you're a new player. You have this roster of 9 brilliant characters that have connections to the land, to each other. They're on missions besides just trying to win the chicken dinner. You pick your favorite one, and we offer you a few decks of cards. Do you want to kind of be an assault character? Do you want to be a support? Do you want to maybe be a trickster? And you're not frozen or locked in. This is just to kind of get your journey going. You have a little bit of run health. Imagine that as your career hit points. And now it's time to start playing DeadNet.
Go back. Yeah,
so every
Xbox
match, if you do pretty well, your run health is protected. If you totally get wrecked early, which happens to me plenty of times, you lose a little bit of that run health. But even if you get totally smoked in the first few minutes, you go to the out game, and now it's time to make a decision. We're going to offer you a new power that kind of goes with that core fantasy you selected. We're going to offer you something tantalizing really outside your core fantasy. Maybe you're a support character and we're like, hey, do you want a boombox that lets you blast Wu-Tang Clan to heal your squad?
Obviously I do. I do want that.
Exactly. And then third, we'll offer you something that kind of every character could use. And as you get deeper and deeper into your run, we're going to start packaging the good stuff with injuries. So now it's like, oh, do you want an akimbo ROM's ability? But it's going to come with you sneeze in the smoke or it hurts to swim. And so as you're playing and pushing, you're mitigating. I'm building, I think, my dream player build, but also I'm getting these wacky injuries that come up and can cause hilarious whoopsie-daisies. One of my favorite injuries is called Hollywood Stuntman. When you slide or dive, occasionally small chance for an explosion behind you, which will hurt you and your squad. So you feel cool, but you might bust your buddies.
So many things that
shit
can
out.
happen. But you've actually brought to Gamescom and this video an exclusive video that will give us a bit of an insight into the world of DeadNet as well. So let's take a look at that.
Okay, let me see this shit.
Fresh meat, huh? Cool. I'm Floyd. Guess that makes me your tour guide to this lovely little patch of hell they call Cascadia. Don't bother telling me your name. I got attachment issues. Mom says I love too hard. Anyway, watch where you step out here. Make too much noise and we'll be up to our assholes and weirdos. Oh, fuck. Okay, dude. Sit back, buckle up, and don't even think about changing the station.
So that's what Fortnite look like. You forgot Fortnite stole off of them. So why shouldn't they steal off of Fortnite? Remember, Fortnite was a motherfucking building.
Cove's seen better days. Oh well. Still plenty of fun to be had in the silly hole. At least that's what Uncle Tickles used to say. Game's simple. Dog eat dog.
What's up, what you mean?
That's DeadNet. These guys are fucking psychos, but can't fault the name. The Cult of the Blind Mother. Home to some real bad hombres with crazy fucking beliefs. Like, I heard they think Biggie killed Tupac. Oh, shit. Wait, did Biggie kill Tupac? Oh, shit. I forgot this place is drowning in these things. Do yourself a favor. Forget you ever saw it. And if you ever see one outside, then... Ugh, this is why I hate doing these fucking tours! Good luck, rookie! Keep moving, dude. We're almost to the falls.
Okay.
Whew, awesome work, pal. I thought we lost you there for a second. Almost forgot. Before we go, one more thing. Hey, have you heard of the body shop? The things they can do to a person. We truly live in an age of miracles.
Well, clearly the game has a very distinct vibe, and it looks sick as heck, Dave. I love it. I'm obsessed with every little detail. Can you talk to us a little bit about the inspiration for the world of DeadNet and what you're trying to invoke from players and their feelings?
Well, I kind of think the age of making something that everyone kind of likes.
I'm gonna do that shit later. I don't know what happened to the feed, but let's go to something else anyway.
The Looking Glass, a place called Modern.
Oh, I see somebody with an Xbox shirt on, so let's go see what this shit is.
We'll be sharing more details on Wildlife Reserve soon, so follow Planet Zoo 2
Wildlife Reserve.
Channels to be the first
some people, I be hearing some people be playing that shit. That's cool. People need that content to do the crazy shit. They should bring that shit to Forza.
Now, last year, we brought you the latest PC gaming on the go with the new ROG Xbox Ally. So, yeah, it's only fitting that this year, we're going to bring you the next generation of Xbox handhelds. And here to tell us all about the exciting new ROG Xbox Ally X20, launching later this year, please welcome General Manager of Xbox Devices, Dave Kearney, and Asus Director of Product for Gaming, Gabe Meng. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Gamescom.
So what?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's going to cost you like $3,000 for this motherfucker. Me shut up. That's good $2,000 on the phone.
This year, and it's sitting right between us, which is very cool. But before we get to the new device, it won't be too long since it'll have been a whole year since the Xbox Ally range of devices were released. So why don't you talk to us a little bit about how that's been received by us?
Well, it's been super exciting to see the fan reaction. We designed the original Xbox Ally to be, the way that you get that Xbox experience on the go, and you can play your games wherever you want to. And it's been so fun to see people around the world doing exactly that, playing Xbox in all kinds of interesting locations, unexpected locations.
Yeah, I won't tell you where I play mine.
We've been working together since the original product launch to just keep cranking away at making it better. At this point now, we have over 2,000 games that have been optimized for handheld gaming.
Nice.
We've been expanding the number of titles that can take advantage of default game profiles, which automatically sets up the Xbox Ally products to be able to operate with the optimal frame rate and power settings. We've also been expanding advanced shader delivery, so that allows you to download your game shaders at the same time as the game itself. So you're able to just, when you launch that game for the first time, start the game faster, it plays smoothly, just like you would expect it to do. And then when you combine that with the work we've been doing with game studios, you've got the new games like Forza Horizon 6, Halo, Campaign Evolved, supporting all these features right out of the gate. So players get to just experience handheld gaming like it should be. No messing with settings, just jump right into the game as you would expect. And we're just getting started. There's more around the corner.
I like to hear that. Yeah, I mean, convenience with handhelds is one of the number one reasons why I love playing with them. So to hear that all that work is going into these devices and that it's really, truly giving that gaming anywhere you like experience is awesome to see. But 2 days ago, you guys also announced that pre-orders are now live for the newest handheld in the ROG Xbox family. So Gabe, tell us about this stunning piece of hardware right here.
Absolutely. We tried to level up everything. ROG celebrates 20 years of gaming community and innovation this year. And our theme of translucent black and gold is on the ROG Xbox Ally X20 to its translucent shell with now updated rubber grips and contrasting gold accents from the system buttons to that custom new color hue on our brand new light rings. The internals
very, very fresh.
Functionally, we've also updated play by introducing TMR joystick modules. This minimizes power consumption while significantly reducing joystick drift over time. We've also updated our transforming D-pad, a new innovation that allows you to select between 4-way or 8-way play. So you can shift depending on the game you're playing to the input for the best diagonals that you want.
That's so cool. So it's a mechanically changing.
That's right, and you can switch it on the play.
Cool. Okay, what else we got going?
Absolutely. But probably most noteworthy and a long time coming is our premium OLED experience. Yes. I'm so happy to say that the Ally X20 has an ROG Nebula HDR display, the very best of our standard of gaming displays. What this means in practice is a certified VISA display HDR True Black 1400 that starts with less than 1 nit of black to all the way of radiant highlights at 1400 nits. What you're seeing is a cinematic of our ROG Saga universe game cinematic animation play, not actual gameplay, against our current Ally X20 and our Ally X.
And it's definitely like a significant, even though it wasn't gameplay, it's still something you're really going to notice in terms of the depth of color, the richness of it as well. So, I mean, huge upgrade right there.
Absolutely. You're going to see some of the deepest blacks against those radiant highlights. That's what true HDR is.
Nice.
And as a gaming certified panel, that means you're going to get variable refresh rate. So we're so happy to say that this panel has AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. That means starting at 30 instead of 48 hertz and going all the way to 120 hertz, you get adaptive sync and it's with HDR. And best of all, it comes as a 7.4-inch panel that we fit into our portable ergonomic space by slimming the bezels on top. Players can also expect a suite of ROG software features intended for this whole experience.
Motherfucker look fresh, G.
You know what? Good job. I mean, the X was great. That's a really impressive amount of things you've managed to pack into.
Damn.
Larger screen, brighter colors, deeper blacks, and also I'm a sucker for translucent hardware, so you got me on board with that straight away. Obviously, like you were saying, the Ally family has been undergoing numerous software updates, firmware updates that have improved the experience for players who already own an Xbox Ally or an Xbox Ally X. Can we expect that same level of updates to land with the X20 as well?
For sure. I mean, one of the things that I love about the gaming community is just the passion. And there is no shortage of feedback that we get from all the fans out there.
All them crybaby motherfuckers out
It really
there.
gives us inspiration, and we've made it our mission across Xbox and ROG to continue to level up the experience. Some of the examples of additional things that we've been doing is we've improved the library experience, so now players can actually pin their own games and pin their own apps, so they can just easily jump into the experiences that they love. We've also been rolling out a new feature called and I'm referring to super wideband stereo voice support for Bluetooth LE audio. It's a lot of words. Sorry, I had to refer to my card here. But essentially what it means is that if you have a Bluetooth audio headset with a microphone and a game wants to go ahead and jump into using the microphone so you can play competitively or online.
You said he got that Field Blazer on.
It doesn't convert into mono. It stays stereo. It stays surround sound like you'd want it to with Bluetooth, which is magical, and it's exactly gaming as it should be.
That's really cool.
Yeah, super
nice.
awesome. We've improved the docking experience as well, so that if you're going to plug into a TV or a monitor or even one of the augmented reality ROG X-Real headsets, it just works smoothly. We've also been rolling out automatic super resolution for insider preview, and that is going to help make the game sharper and smoother, especially on larger TVs. So overall, the X20 is going to benefit from all these features, just like the original Xbox Allies did on day one.
So yeah, day one, you get everything that they've worked already incredibly hard on, and it just means that you're getting a fully feature-equipped device that's also going to continue getting better as more of these updates roll out too.
Totally.
So all of that is just fantastic news, guys. Thank you so much for sharing all of that about the Xbox Ally X20.
Very, very fresh.
I'm gonna have to go check out that pre-order link, I think, because I mean, look at it. It just looks great.
Pre-orders selling now. That motherfucker's what about
hands on the ROG
$800?
Pre-orders are live right now for both the standalone handheld, but also a bundle that includes the limited edition ROG X-Real R1 glasses, a matching limited edition kill switch from D-Brand, and also, yeah, I'm not done, a limited edition Pelican case for your handheld and accessories.
$2,800
in the graphics just down below for more information.
That's gonna be $2,800.
But next up, I got a
It's gonna be about $2,800.
Chance to catch up with the best gaming community in the world as they celebrate 25 years.
Halo!
Because the Xbox Fan Fest World Tour was in full swing here in Cologne, and yeah, we were there to get in on all the action. So check this out.
But Halo dead.
FanFest at Cologne is
look at FanFest, G.
I want to know from you what really makes a FanFest.
The energy of the fans is really what it's just a highlight for me every year. Getting to spend time with them,
absolutely,
connecting with people. It gives such deep purpose to what we do, the work we do, the games we make, and why gaming is such a unique social form of entertainment that connects us and lifts us all up. And the fans are the center of that.
Hello back there. How you guys doing?
Can't get the experience nowhere else.
I'm so excited to be back to celebrate with you, the fans, because you know the community is near and dear to me. But right now, we are here to celebrate the great games. We're here to celebrate 25 years of Xbox.
What is your favorite memory from across the years of Xbox?
I gifted my little sisters an Xbox for their birthday. They're 10 years younger, and it was very exciting seeing them exploring all the games and getting comfortable with the console.
So you're inspiring the next generation of Xbox fans.
Really excited. It's really a nice location.
And they do all that shit for free.
The activities here are really cool.
That's all for free. You don't have to pay
Xbox
for
controller, so that's a big plus.
You gotta pay to get your ass a ticket. See, that's why I didn't stay. I could have got me a water bottle. See, we too bougie out here,
You've
LA.
been to so many throughout the
We
years.
gonna talk about we ain't have no good ass water.
What makes it FanFest?
Crystal.
I mean, I have to say,
purified
it's in the name,
from the
FanFest,
ground up
right?
water.
It's the fans. They are what power this. They are what power Xbox. So coming here and feeling that energy, it's intoxicating.
You know, Major. I'm glad to see Major Nelson. He came back, man.
Favorite thing
He
about
like he was
coming to FanFest?
re-energized. The last time I saw
Actually
his
meeting
ass,
new people every
he
day, but
was
like also meeting
shit
friends from last year, and also playing all the good games, also in Game Pass. So yeah,
Game Pass. Game Pass.
Tonight's really special because you're here with us celebrating. So I want to just give a big round of applause and say thank you to this Xbox community.
Hey, do they get Xboxes? Damn, do they get Xboxes? I ain't actually. I'm gonna ask the homie. I'm gonna ask. I got two people I mess with on Twitter. What is this? The Knights of the Old Republic? Or this that Doom shit? I'm interested in that shit. I even like the movies, even though I got lost on the second one. I don't know what the trades is doing and shit. Oh, man. There's just too many games coming out on game. It is too many games coming out, people. And I'm gonna say about, like I said, give me about. I'm trying to wait till some people go and ready to ride. Give me about 20 minutes, and I'll run the what you call it. I'll run the Grand Theft Auto joint. No, I think it's the stream. Cause I saw the shit in real. That's not the Doom. That's the Doom for PC. That's on PC. That's yeah.
The world is shattered. Is all really lost?
I was playing the motherfucker on PC.
I'm Angelica, creative director on.
I love my India. I got to give shout out to the shout out to all them Indian developers. Hey, I'm gonna take some time to review your
game series.
She fucking hard.
Kingdom is an atmospheric, side-scrolling micro-strategy.
We gonna leave. I mean, I got all love for the indies.
And tower defense game where you play as the monarch.
I gotta keep the party rolling. You gotta keep the party rolling like Kelly Rowland. Shout out to Kelly Rowland, the baddest
ICE train from Frankfurt yesterday. It only goes about half the.
Oh no, I don't worry about no trains. Let's get to some. Let me see. Get to some action shit. And talk about something good.
ICE train from.
I don't care about no train.
Assuming that's something that's unique to this area that we've not seen before.
今いろんなことが同時に起こってたと思うんですけど、
I guess this is Dragon Dogma.
武器に向けて
I don't play this type of
プレイヤー
shit.
キャラクターが手を上げ
But
て
hey,
耐えてる演出があったんですけど、その辺のちょっとゲームプレイの要素について、仕様について教えてもらえますか？
はい、このフィールドならではの風向きがあるん
check out my
ですね。
conservative.
で、風向きの向いてる方に向かい風の場合はもう寒いんで手を当ててちょっと動きが遅くなったりする演出が入っています。逆に追い風になるとプレイヤーは早く動いたり遠くまでジャンプができます。
Yeah, this wind system is not just about the fact that it's freezing cold. You actually have to work with or against the wind direction. So at times, whenever he's holding his hand up, that means he's walking into the wind and it's going to slow down your progress and make you colder. But if you're going in the opposite direction, actually having the wind at your back can be a benefit and it can make you move faster.
He's Snowball. He's a menace. Tell him he's a menace.
もう意地悪なんですね、遊び方が。
いや、紹介ですよ。
No, all I want to do is show you the features.
Oh, thank you. There's crazy features. Also, Am I right in saying that this is kind of a weird place to be encountering ghouls? Is this hinting at something else that's maybe wrong with the
I'm trying to
area?
figure it
この
out
よ
too.
うな設定にグールっていう敵がいるのはなんかちょっと違和感を感じますけど、それなんかヒントになってたりするんでしょうか。
そうですね。本来このノルガンという土地にはグールのような魔物はいなかったんです。でも村の小集落にいる NPC のドリたちからこの砦で異変が起きてるから調べてくれと言われてここに来ているので、その中で今グールに出会って何か異変が起きているという状況です。
Exactly. The reason we've come up to this fort is because the people in the village have told us something strange is going on up here. We've never seen these kind of undead creatures, so we want you to go and investigate. And really, there shouldn't be ghouls up here in the icy wastes of Norgan. So we're going to have to find out what the source of this infestation is.
Absolutely. And the best way to figure that out is another new feature that you guys have added, which is 6 skill slots you have now. So 2 brand new ones. So why was that addition important for players in this update?
今探索とセットしている間に、確かに武器のスキルが、4つから6つセットできるようになっている状況でのプレイなんですけど、なぜそういうふうに仕様を変更したのでしょうか。
はい、ユーザーの皆さんからいろいろお声をいただいて、戦闘は楽しいんだけれども、もう少しカスタムスキルをセットしたいんだというご要望もたくさんいただいたので、カスタムスキルのセット。
I don't understand. I'm with Ray. I don't understand that shit either. Well, I see what this going on.
Which is kind of this attack and defense
Modern Warfare
style mode where you're fighting over this data spike in the middle of the map, trying to plant it on the enemy comm station and gain points for your team. We're super stoked with this. We built it with a competitive focus in mind. It's been getting sweaty at the studio. We're excited for players to get their hands on it.
Yeah, I've been in those like studio play tests. They get competitive.
Right?
Everyone's
Yeah.
shouting at each other from across the room.
Shit still ain't gonna
now with
be
this mode
played
as
as
well, I
shit.
saw he just like threw it into someone, like almost like a throwing knife as well.
Yep, so you wield the spike, it actually takes up the spot of your lethal equipment, and you could either throw it onto the tower, the comms tower like you see right here, or you can walk it in. And if you're really in a pinch and you just need to get someone right away, you can throw it as a lethal, almost like a throwing knife and bonk it off of them.
I can also see people throwing it across to each other's teammates, a bit like kind of like American football.
Yeah, exactly. And you saw in the clip maybe for a second there, you can actually shoot it out of the air as well. So if you're really clever and really quick on the sticks, you can actually snipe it out and block, playing almost defense for your team.
Oh, that's class.
That's their version of oddball.
Gameplay of Modern Warfare 4,
on
something
Xbox.
new that we've seen is Apex attachments.
Yep.
Can we talk a little bit more about those?
Yep. So Apex attachments are the final unlock in your weapon progression journey, and these completely change the way that the gun plays. So here you can see for the ISO, it's got these laser-tipped or like kind of these RFID chips inside of the ammo that once you shoot a target, you can locate them through walls. Here you see the harpoon for one of our marksman rifles. You can see, what do we got here?
It's the M4 Hurricane, right? Is that the M4? It looks like it.
Look at that. Yeah. So we've got a bunch of
this is amazing. When you like kind of like.
These are insane. These are the throwing knives on the side of the Oris. So if you're in a pinch or you're in these kind of close quarters combat, you can use these as a quick maneuver. For the PPSH, we've got a bunch of really sick Apex attachments to show off. And you want to know a little hack?
Yeah,
I'll show you a little hack.
I always love hacks.
Also, these are sick. Hack is you can actually, if you're
I don't know if
gunfight,
it's still
a bunch
going.
of our loadouts
And
include
nothing
the
been
Apex
said.
attachments for the weapons. So if you want a sneak peek of them, just queue up some gunfight and you'll be able to play.
Give them a little go. Give them a go.
They took off that logo shit.
That's the hard
They don't
thing.
show the
Like,
logo
working way
no more at their events.
And like,
if
I
it is
really
going
like
to the
one
other
of the
system.
features when you rank up weapons and multiplayer that
They don't even talk about the other
unlock
system
the
no
other
more.
guns.
Yep. So we really wanted to streamline the weapon progression journey this time around and have
You
it
coulda
be
did that,
incredibly
and you did that
satisfying
shit in,
where, hey, I already unlocked this
what was that,
attachment on my
a fucking
M4.
Advanced
and I'm leveling
Warfare.
up- I'm leveling
not
up a
Advanced-
different
Advanced
rifle.
Warfare
Why do I
did
need
it?
to unlock it again? We're just going to let you skip that
you
level
call it?
and go right on to the next one. Making
Tom Clancy
that first level
joint?
unlock a bunch of attachments, and then progressive weapons down the line.
Yeah.
You'll be skipping levels left and right.
Now, multiplayer is obviously such a huge part of Call of Duty, and Modern Warfare 4 is really trying to advance that. Can you tell us sort of more of the vision for Modern Warfare 4 and what innovations that we can expect?
Yeah. I mean, overall, our vision with multiplayer for this game was to make you feel like you are having the most fluid, grounded experience that you can in a Call of Duty game. with this means that we never want you to feel like you're stuck in an animation or you can't do something. We never want the game to tell you no, right?
Yeah.
So you could see this in moments like our new mantling system. Previously, mantling used to kind of be this animation where you felt like you were lumbering over a surface. And now, you can mantle into a slide. You can mantle ADS. You can actually cancel your mantle as well, getting out of it early if you see something and you want to bail out of it early. So our philosophy,
I see a whole lot of camping going on.
To give you the most freedom that we ever have.
I see a whole lot of those aim bots, the PC,
and really polished
extremists
multiplayer
over there
experience that we've had to date. And
That's
a
why
lot
I
of
play
that
that
comes with
shit.
feedback from the
I
community,
can deal
right?
with the Halo
What we've been
motherfuckers.
doing with the open beta, or with the early access beta last weekend and the open beta this weekend, is to really see what players love and what we can really polish upon for launch.
Oh, it's
so
open beta
that's really
this
been our
weekend?
guiding light, is following what we find to be is true and listening to the community as well.
Yeah, I think it goes back, like people the community sending feedback, kind of making those changes, and also getting in the mobility course so you can like perfect that movement. It really does help.
Yeah, we built it as a way for ourselves to test the movement, but we were having so much fun with it that we wanted to get it in the players' hands.
It's such a fun thing to do because you like try to shave all those times off. But talking about the fun things to do, there's some players don't want to always play a competitive mode. What other fun stuff do we have coming for Modern Warfare 4?
Yeah, I mean, in the second weekend of the beta as well, we have our new ground war experience. This time it's called Combat Outpost, where you're fighting over these 3 key buildings in 2 POIs in Hajin, which is our big map where DMZ will take place. And you're fighting over these big outposts, and every time, the more time you stay on the point, the stronger that your outpost is going to be. You're going to reinforce it, and eventually it's going to start off with these UAV radars, and then it's going to be airdropping in kill streaks for your team. And then if you progress long enough, you're actually going to get tanks so you can push into the enemy territory and gather more outposts for your team. This is super fun. It's this large-scale vehicular combat. They're going to be playing it on 2 POIs in the beta. It's Imgen Farmland and
Nigga
Wolf
read all
Stadium.
that shit.
Both of these are going to offer a new
nah.
variety of gameplay to play on. It's super fun. You're fighting in these big open areas. You can see our kill streaks come in, have these big air shows combined with this vehicular combat, but also kind of, in part with our close quarters combat while you're actually taking these outposts. So yeah, you can see here some of our kill streaks being called in. This has been a lot of fun. It's played on this large scale combat. It's been a great experience.
It's also, the map looks amazing because of course, super excited for the big map.
Ain't turned that
later
motherfucker
on.
into a
And
big
just,
battlefield.
This is the first opportunity people are going to have with that map, with Hajin. So it's great to see. Also, spawns.
Yeah,
I really want to touch on this because it's such an important part of Call of Duty and like your playing experience. Can you tell us the approach for that with Modern Warfare 4?
I mean, we've gotten a great amount of feedback from the beta, and it's clear that some of our spawns need tuning. So this varies from mode to mode. But what I can say is that we've been in there with you guys in the beta. We are looking at more than just the data. We're looking at the feedback. We're playtesting a bunch of the studio right now, and we've got fixes incoming for spawns, and it's definitely something at the very top of our priority list to work alongside the players, to feel it with you guys, be in the playtests. And it's something that I can tell you right now, we're definitely working as we speak at the studio to make sure that this is perfect, not only for beta weekend 2, but for launch as well. It's definitely something that we are going to continue to work on.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And I know you guys play an absolute ton. Like you were saying, we were chatting earlier, you've played over 16 hours in a day already.
Yeah.
So no, I'm super excited. I just want to say a big thank you because obviously Modern Warfare 4 here has been making a huge splash.
It's great.
You can see all the fans queuing up, playing, getting the experience, and seeing what we have on offer. What's one thing as well that you're most excited about with Beta Weekend 2 coming up for players?
We got fun new maps coming in. We got Lithium, which is a new 66 map, which I love. I'm excited to welcome in more players into the beta itself. We're gonna have a huge suite of players jumping alongside with us. Players will get to play the campaign again as well. That mission is incredible. It really sets the tone for the story and the cast of characters that we really want to show off. And honestly, just hopping in alongside with you guys, it's going to be, we at the studio, we're hearing this feedback, we're gathering it all, but we're also playing alongside you guys, which has been great.
Yeah, I'm just determined to try and get a nuke at some point this weekend.
I'll play the shit like a summer bottom
one during COD Next,
but
which
I'm not taking that shit over. Me and Flip was
got
talking about that shit last night. I'm not taking that shit over Halo. Like I was
don't
playing
know, just
PUBG
be
last night, and
coordinated.
he was playing his game.
Don't play too risky, if you
And,
want to get that nuke. But
you know,
I mean, we saw it in COD Next. We saw it way earlier than I thought we were going to see.
Like I said, I jumped into Halo
I'm excited
for the first time, like
is
real
going to be available
serious,
with
some
the
real
beta week
serious
too.
shit.
That might
I
help
jumped that shit
with
last night in
UAVs.
about
I'm
4
excited.
weeks.
Yeah, they're going to reach
Because
10
I've been
new
playing
levels
so
as
many
well. You have
different
to
fucking
level
games.
up
I
to level
came in that
30,
motherfucking
new
like,
perks, new
yes,
field
that
upgrades, new
nigga
equipment,
Hundo
new
with that
streets,
style.
new stuff for player progression. So hit that level 30 as well. And
We don't want to hit no level 30.
There's so much. You've got multiplayer, resurgence. You've got the big map,
Kill block, single player, got a lot of stuff. Yep.
It's got to be the biggest beta ever. But
And I don't want to hear PlayStation. It ain't in Game Pass. We don't give a
really
fuck.
enjoyed it. I'm really excited for the weekend. And yeah, make sure you get involved.
I bet you I get a better deal.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jack.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, today we've seen the future of gaming, from horror to racing, from sims to first-person shooters, and everything in between. And there is a ton to look forward to, including more than 15 titles available on Xbox Game Pass. Plus, with the biggest games coming to Xbox, like Minecraft Dungeons 2, Gears of War E-Day, EA Sports FC 27.
You showed all that shit already. All right. I know y'all want to watch the GT. Let me go find it. Why did I didn't leave? Oh, here we go. GTA. Because it's already out there. Otherwise, I could on Netflix. Watch it on Netflix. Shit. I don't give a. I don't want to hear nobody. I don't want to hear nobody reactions. Reforce bitch ass on. Fuck him too. I don't want to hear nobody. And some of y'all gonna be lying. Fuck Magnus. Hey, y'all, I busted his ass out. He said he ain't no longer a PlayStation fan no more. It came on at 12 o'clock my time. Oh, so it ain't on YouTube yet. So let's go to Net. And I ain't even been on Netflix. So this ball, folks. Let's go to Netflix. And like I said, I don't give a shit if I show the shit because shit. You should already know my Netflix. My Netflix is under me, right? Under that email, right? All right, it's me. 79er. All right, here we go. Let me share it.
Years, a thriving business, all gone.
So they can't come after me or else. So we're gonna let it ride. Let's blow it up.
Yo, crackheads!
I guess they know we're coming.
All right, that's the block right here. Be cool. Don't,
Oh, they blocked it.
No.
I can see they blocked the motherfucker.
Yo, what's up? Y'all trying to smoke? No.
They blocked it.
Y'all know Booby? Ooh.
Shit. I know the way to get it. I know a way to get it. I can capture that shit. I don't want to hook no shit up. But fuck it, babe. Damn. Yeah, I saw some of the I'll tell you about the Grand Theft Auto 6 shit. The shit looked impressive. The gun play, the cameras looked cool. The story actually looked pretty cool. The world looked way bigger than what it was. You back down in Miami. I guess you can switch to 2 different characters. I liked it. The gunplay was looking pretty cool. The gunplay was looking pretty cool. Come on, Rockstar. You could have gave that shit to me. But I know how to do that shit. I can just wait to 6 because I didn't know it said it came out 12 my time. So it ain't the 6 hours. So I thought the shit came out this morning. But it's cool. It's cool. I was like, let me go look at this shit. And I'm like, it's all black. And I looked at it on Netflix. It's totally different. So, hey, I'll wait. But like I say, the gameplay looked cool. They actually had pedestrians. They had like a little man. You had to go through. It actually felt like a movie. Felt like a movie. You know what I'm saying? You had one character driving a car. You get in the back seat. You just start airing out on the police. You shoot down helicopters and shit. And the shit looked better than the shit looked way better than motherfucking There's more shit going on than 5. I put that as more shit going on than 5. It's to me, it's fire. It's fire. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I said I was. And then I wish, Flip would sit there. I said, bring out the online. They wanted to crash out on me. I said, bring both of them on at the same fucking time. Like, no. That's what they finna make some buku money. People gonna buy them short cards. Thank God my son is grown. He can buy his own short cards with my money. With my money. Yeah, man. Well, like I say, man, I love what Xbox is doing out there in these gaming streets. You know, my man Rain is proud of them. You don't have to see no more PlayStation symbols. And you see how they've been doing. They haven't to sit there and made made it all public. You know what I'm saying? They ain't made it all public and shit. Saying, hey, we're gonna not do this anymore. They just did it. They just did it. You know what I'm saying? It was just that simple. You know what I'm saying? But only, people out there like AGN, IGN, whatever this nigga name, AGN, the albino pony, that don't know shit, that act like he knows shit. I saw your video this morning, and I actually commented on your video. I said the boogeyman, and I found you on Twitter. Yeah, I found. So you got a new account because the first account blocked me. So you got another account. I found it. Yeah, the boogeyman is here. And who gives a fuck if it's captured on what? It's still playing at 30. I thought the motherfucking PlayStation 5 Pro was supposed to run it at 4K 60. $4K 60. That's a shame. Xbox Series S games run better games than the Pro. But I kept on telling you motherfuckers on the PlayStation 5 and the Pro, the CPU and the GPU is overclocked, where the Xbox Series systems are not. Microsoft, they need some extra power. They can crank it up. They can crank the CPU if they really need to. They don't. They found the baseline. Sony going up and down. They can't even hold a steady frame rate. And it's still not a Sony game out there that runs 4K 60 that's made from Sony. Don't come in with no next gen or nothing that. Everybody wants to talk about, why we don't talk about the PlayStation 6? Because it's a myth right now. They already came out and said, we don't know what we doing. They couldn't even go to Gamescom for, once again, this is bigger than E3 ever was. And I'm a member of the E3 Kicking Ponies Ass Committee. Come on. Make this fit, make some type of motherfucking sense. We don't care about the Switch, bitch. Switch is in his own little territory. Shout out to my man Fat and my man Fat and what you call, I forgot my two brethren out there. My man Fat Gamer and his cuz old man. The motherfuckers used to drive late at night talking mad shit in gaming. It shit was fun. Them some funny motherfuckers. But we used to go at each other too. That's how you know it's friendly competition. Where they can go sit there and make a video about me. And I'm talking about it was a good one. It'd be a good one. That old punk ass 100 over there. And you know what I had to do? I had to go put on the shirt and the tie. And I got to get back at them. You know, that was fun competition. And then when they felt like I took the shit too serious, like, come on. That's what you hear. Come on, Bone. Come on, man. I was just bullshit. I know I was just bullshitting too. I just took it and I had to take it because y'all beat me. I got to go hard, man. See, back in the day, it was a lot of competition. Nobody wanted to be. Today is everybody doing the same ass shit. I'm the salt of all this. And shout out to Sid. Sid does it real good. Does it real good. Give it to him. You know, you gotta give. See, a lot of people don't know how to give props to people. Can't. You know, like I said, I'm not like the Reforges. See, the Reforges and them, they're scared of me. A lot of them are really scared. Some of them I have saw in real life before. Have saw them a few months back. Motherfucker turned around. He didn't know what to do. I'm sitting here like, that's how you know you put fear in people's like, oh shit, that's that motherfucker live in the living color. Who this big motherfucker with him? And that's my guy. And was not but my guy, Junkie. Like, damn, this motherfucker walking. Like I say, I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. So when everybody going left, I go right. Sometimes I go backwards to go see how dumb your ass gonna do, and then come back in front and just laugh at you. Why are you worrying about a ninja theory? Why are you worrying about all these companies? Where I heard on a Moot show, one of his panel members crashed out on PlayStation with Ben Studios, with Japan Studio, and I heard that from Alex on the Alex joint. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Alex to a certain extent. Don't have no problem with him. Fantango, I know that. I can fuck with him. He a West Coast motherfucker. We understand. Black and brown, we understand shit. I can say some shit to him and he can say some shit to me. I don't get all up. My pennies, I ain't got no pennies, but some of these dudes be wearing panties and they get their pennies in a bunch. We don't care. Call of Duty, what? You're paying us. You already just paid Call of Duty. Call of Duty sold more than Sorrows and Ghost of Tsushima a couple of weeks back. It did 11 million within a week and some change. You think we worrying about that shit, game? Y'all got the game fucked up over here. Xbox is over here. Gamescom. They going to Tokyo Game Show. They finna do some other fan fests in Tokyo and other spots. Matter of fact, let me see. I gotta see if my man's I'm gonna ask him, like, I know you went to Game Fest. Did they told you that you finna get the console? Let me see if he, because see, they hours and hours. And see, I don't want to fuck up when they doing their enjoyment, they having their enjoyment and shit. I don't want to go fuck it up. For me asking motherfucking crazy ass questions and shit. He'll tag me. When he tagged me in some shit, I ask him, like, y'all got y'all getting free? You know what I'm saying? Because you know this G got one for free. That's why you don't hear me crying about no. I can't cry about no price of that console, that beautiful 25 edition, anniversary edition of the Xbox console. I have no fight because I get it for free. That means I have no fight in the game. No, I know at Xbox right now it's sold out. Amazon, it wasn't Amazon with Amazon. See, Amazon and Best Buy still had it like, wait, we don't know how many we got yet. It showed you the picture. It has a placeholder. I don't know if it's open now because I checked that shit around Maybe about when I get back from the grocery store. Because I cooked my world famous chili that I'm actually got me a baked potato, and I'm gonna get the baked potato and I'm gonna throw some of that good ass butter. You know what I'm saying? That Irish butter in that motherfuckers. Stir it up. Then what's up with your Demon Flow? Man, y'all go click on Demon Flow, click on his name, go subscribe to his channel. He gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to you, man. You got another one in this world, man. Hey, you do better than me. I was one and done. I remember my son, hey, Pops, I think when he was like 15, he was like, hey, Pops, I'm gonna have you gonna have some more kids? I said, not that I know of. I said, you might have a brother or sister that live up north, but I never got no child support. That's when I was wilding out. I was like, unless your mama gonna give you one, it ain't gonna be from me. Because y'all expensive, gang. Damn, especially the older they get. But y'all go check him out, man. Usually he does his podcast. Usually my time is it's about 7. It'll be around 7, 8, and I'll be on my way to the office on Friday. I have to go to the office on Fridays. So I sit there and see, that's how I listen when I'm walking around the office. I have to do my little rounds. It depends. If I was in the office a day before, if I'm not, shit, it's open game. I don't know what the fuck. And people, you go check your email. Why you don't let your emails run through your phone? Or why you don't jump your emails on your computer? Because that is not my Surface Laptop Pro is not for fucking the office. You got a laptop at your office once you take it home. No. You're not about to entrap me. You entrapped me last week. I couldn't even have my own vacation. I still owe me days for my vacation because I had to come off a vacation day. But enough of that shit, man. Microsoft been hit, Xbox been hitting that shit out the park. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing, people, you got the haters like the IGN dude, AGN, the albino pony. He over that's not true. This thing that they not saving physical. At least they making an attempt. What the fuck is Sony is doing? They just told you don't own shit. They told you don't own shit. We've been telling you, but you don't own shit in real life. This shit is we on the lease without an option to buy. I tell people this is permanent death. If I go away, I'm not coming back. Ain't no start over, ain't no reset. So when I go, what I should care when I'm gone from here? I got a homie talking about, man, I'm trying to get generational wealth. Oh shit, generation for wealth. And there's some video games, man. Trust me, I have a video game that's worth about, I think about $250. I say about on eBay, about like $250, $300. The original Marvel vs. Capcom, that's on Dreamcast. You know what I'm saying? You say, God, man, nobody can give a fuck about the Jeff Keighley Awards bullshit. I'll be at the award, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, that's some of that should be, man. If it wasn't for my phone and shit, and I usually get like a little tipsy, and then I try to get high on the way up there. I mean, try to get her. I take about like 2 edibles, take my little vape, and just go. So what if it used batteries? Let me tell you something, gang. The battery in this is the Elite controller. The battery go out on this motherfucker. I have to open this shit up and replace this motherfucker. Now I do got a controller with batteries. Hang on, let me get it right here. You talking shit. Bingo. Xbox controller. And guess what? It got batteries. Now, guess what else we have? Plug and play kit. Charge it up. When I play shooters, I plug up. What you mean I plug straight up to the Xbox? That takes out the latency. I learned from the pros. Learn from some of the pros. They tell me, man, plug up. I have this because I have my triggers set where I wanted to set. This one be more like my Madden controller. But if I wanted to put batteries in here, or if this battery pack go off, I can still play it. The controller's not useless. On the PlayStation, that motherfucker go out. You got to buy another controller. That's $80. This motherfucker right here with the battery could go. Also, you don't got no batteries. Just plug it up to the Xbox. You don't need no batteries. You talking to the right one today. And nobody plays no PlayStation VR. That's, man, they don't even mention PlayStation VR. They don't even show VR games no more. You guys swear that Sony does this and Sony does that. You guys don't buy no motherfucking video games. You're still using Steam charts that does not count console sales. Then you're mad because Microsoft is pulling out of Sarcadia. Was at the NPD, used to be former of the NPD. And I went through the whole NPD website, and it still didn't say that they grabbed numbers from Xbox. Microsoft, they said Microsoft, and I think Microsoft was getting them numbers from Surface tablets, other things. When they had their phones, I don't think it was on their video game division. But then Nintendo don't give out digital sales to Circana, Banana. You know what I'm saying? They get their official numbers from what? What's that shit? I forgot that shit. They got their own little NPD. That's from the government of Japan. They don't share their numbers. I had somebody, man, I had a pony did this to me yesterday. That's what sometimes y'all don't want me in the office. Don't want me in the office, and I see some shit, and I got a little time. So I got my bullshit on this screen. Usually I got my email to my left. Usually I got whatever I want to watch. That's usually it's Twitter. I got Twitter, Blue Sky open. I got Infomedia open. I have a whole lot of shit open on that screen, and then I got the fucking work side that's to my right. So I be sitting there like, oh, ain't nothing. Like, okay, perfect. Yesterday I was in office. It's still the summertime. Some attorneys and stuff is still not coming in because they want to spend the first week of these till the kids went back to school around this motherfucker. And I want to say thank God, but I wish they don't because they could put less traffic on the 405 freeway. Now I got to sit in that motherfucking. I do not like traffic, but I got all that, and I see somebody say something stupid. I'm like, all right, stupid. Now I usually don't care how many people subscribe to you, follow you on Twitter. I got to stop doing that because some of them be sitting there. Oh, you got a blue check. Like I took out a blue check. Like it's a honor and a privilege to try to take me out. But when you try to take out the big dog, you can't. Y'all don't know, y'all ponies. Y'all don't know how much shit I got stockpiled. I haven't even. All right, I got to go back into the office, into my little Gemini. I even use CapCut. I use CapCut too. But CapCut is using a version of Gemini. But CapCut, y'all some wrong motherfuckers, babe. Because I play for CapCut Pro. That means what you mean. Because I want a version of CapCut other than my phone. I want a CapCut version on my PC. And I can edit. It's a little edit. It's got a nice little editing tool. So, man. And it's crazy. And then there's another thing. I'm going to tell you about this digital shit. Let's talk. Since we in here. We in here. Let's talk about this digital to physical shit, right? Okay. I'm not defending Sony or nothing, but let's cut the bullshit out. Look at every other, all right? I'm not going to lie. I own a computer repair business, but I also sold software, but I sold it on the side. I had tricks in things how to activate. I had activations of Windows. I actually have done small businesses that still use my version of Office. I used to learn how to crack them. I used to sit there. I make it sit there and say, hey, I got a copy. I have a copy that my mom's computer. I have a copy of that. Let me go take that DLL file. Let me go switch it with this one and see if it activates. Boom. So I had all the software. I had the FL Studios. I had Sony Vegas. I had all the Adobe suites. Now, have you saw? You cannot go buy You can go see it in the store. You can go to Best Buy. You can go get them in the store. You pick up that card, they don't give you nothing but a what? A product ID key. If you want to use Adobe, you have to go through them. You have to sign up for a subscription service. You even got to do that with Office to a certain extent. With Office, I don't have to worry about with Office. I do got it with my job, but I also already have it because I paid for a lot of bullshit on Microsoft shit, and it comes with it. And sometimes I like to do it on the go. I like to get down on the go. You know what I'm saying? And it's adaptable to my phone. I can sit, boom, 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 let's go. I can go make a rental agreement. I can go sign some bullshit. But everything is fucking subscription. You can't buy a version of Office. And or if you do, if you go Ableton Live, I used to sell that shit like crazy. Ableton, I found a version where they would start using the drive. Start using the USB drives to access it. And you have to keep the drive in your computer. Shout out to I can't even mention his name, because I don't even know. Can't mention his name. He coming up like, hey man, you got that hat for that? He said, man, send me the list. I don't know how to do this. And like I say, when you start doing it multiple times, I can start doing it in my sleep. I know how to change this file, this and that. Oh, boom. You know. What's up? What you gang? So that's what I'm thinking. Sony's trying to protect their stuff to getting pirated. On PC, yeah, we do pirate. That's how you get a mod. A mod is a pirate. You got the game and you modified the game to your telling. But you don't own the game. You didn't make it. So that's why people are moving over to digital, from physical to digital, because it's easy for them not to be ripped off. Not saying they're getting ripped off, but it's just easier. But I don't see nobody went after Adobe when they go, or these other. It's everything. It's service. Even your VPN, you can't just go buy a VPN. They give you a product key. So you got this for a year. I got Surfshark. I don't use, man. Surfshark is one of the worstest bullshit in the world. You know what I'm saying? The shit is look like up-teen shits in the world. And I can't get mad at them. You know what I'm saying? But that's business. Other YouTubers all know this is not. I heard Alex say, yeah, the customer's always right. To a certain extent. To a certain extent. I do have the right. I do have the right to not serve you anything. You know, every see Alex and them, they want everything on PC. Yeah, I don't care, man. I don't even be on, like I say, I share it because it goes through my StreamYard, and I had a kick. I had a kick before kick. People even got actually I had you kick game before. I used to do all that shit. But you know, I do this shit for free. I do this shit for the people. I don't do this for every for the monetary or the money and all that other shit. Because hey, and that money is not substantial. It's not. It doesn't keep it. It goes up. It goes down. It goes all around. That's what that shit does. But like I say, man, about to get up here. I'm over here starving. I'm hungry than a motherfucker. About to get in here. It's hot as fuck out here in LA, man. Want to go to the store and go get me some ice cream, but shit, the time I get back from the store, shit gonna be melted. But I'll go down with a little bit later, man. Hey, we back this Saturday. Xbox Day One podcast. You hear not just for me, from Flip, Live Wire, if you can stay his ass up, and Punisher. And who else we get on? Sometimes Rain comes on. It depends. Everybody welcome. If you want to join, you're welcome to join. I don't care. I'll send links. I do not care. But this is your boy 100, man. I'm out this bitch and fuck PlayStation. Like always.